Hello, and welcome back. I'm following along my gardening journey by picking up where I left off on my last gardening video. I was starting my seeds in pots last week, and I also made the decision to participate in the single seed challenge. Now, I'm not outside right now, obviously, I'm in my office. But I'm headed out there because the day turned out to be really beautiful. But I thought that it was going to be cold, so that's why I started out in my office. So basically, I did get a lot of my seeds started last week, but I was still waiting on a few seeds to come in. I was getting some seeds from the Okra Lady in San Antonio, and those just came in this weekend. So today, it's Sunday, I'm going to get out there and I'm going to actually pop those up. And I'm going to be using yogurt cups. So let me just share with you guys what's going to be going on today. Over there are all of the seeds that I started last week. Here are the seeds that I got from Sherrie. I think that's how she says her name. It's either Sherrie or Sherrie. She is called the Okra Lady, and she has a YouTube channel and an Instagram page, My Backyard Texas Garden. And I will link her down below as well. So I ordered from her these chocolate bell peppers, rainbow blend tomatoes. I ordered the red burgundy okra and the jambalaya. I did not order the jambalaya. This jambalaya was a gift that's extra. And this is a type, I don't know how to say it, tatsoi. It's a type of Asian green. So the okra seeds, of course, are not going to get sown indoors. I just sow my okra directly into the garden. So I'm going to do those two plus the okra that I save over the years. I'm also going to do some corn. This is peaches and cream corn. And I think I'm going to do this in a grow bag, or what I'm going to make into a grow bag. So that's going to go straight into the bag. That's not going to go into the little cups. This one, I'm not sure what to do with yet. If I should plant this now or save it until next winter. But I ran out of the little nursery pots. I ran out of those. So I am going to use yogurt cups instead. I washed them out really well. And I'm going to poke some holes in the bottom so that they have good drainage. And that's what I'm going to use to sow these new seeds. Now, so I'm going to sow several of the rainbow blend tomatoes because there's different types in there. And then probably 2 of these peaches and cream. But like I said, I'm going to put those into what I'm going to turn into a grow bag. And then maybe 2 of these chocolate bell peppers. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 yogurt cups. So maybe 4 of the tomatoes and 2 of the bells. That's what I'm going to do today. And I have not yet decided which one will be for my single seed challenge. I don't know. I'm torn. I'm so torn. Maybe I'll do a single seed challenge for each one of them, and we'll follow along all of those. Now, what I do love about what she provided is that her instructions are very good, very, very detailed. Very detailed. So that's going to help me out a lot as well. And then the other thing is I'm going to have to make some more space. Excuse my trash over there. Some more space. I think I have a little bit more space over here on the windowsill. But, okay, I have space here on this windowsill. And it's still very bright on this side too. So that may be where those go. And then the last thing is just going to be watching everything. And in the last video about the garden, about these seeds, that is, I did ask if it's absolutely necessary to put a plastic cover over the top of the pots, um, to act kind of like a greenhouse effect. And I'm still on the fence about that. It hasn't been a full week yet. So I still think that I'm going to try maybe putting the plastic cover over one or two and just seeing how that goes. But the next week will actually tell the tale, and then I'll know what I need to do. But for now, I'm pretty much done with starting my seeds. I'm going to go outside and get these last few started, and then that'll be it. And we'll just start watching the process and uh, seeing how exciting this is going to be. There is one thing I do want to show you guys in the garden. In my last video, I had some turnip greens out there that I said I was going to take up and we were going to have for dinner. So I'm going to do that because we're going to have those for dinner today. So I'm back out in my garden, or in the backyard. And as you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous out here. Like, the sun is kind of blinding me a little bit, but gorgeous day. I'm glad I decided to go ahead and come out. So I did say that there was one other thing I wanted to show you guys. I'm in front of my potting bench, and that's where I'm gonna set up the rest of my seeds. I think I just decided to do 2 of the rainbow seeds just because I don't know how many are in that pack, and I don't want to use them all. So I think I'm going to do 2 of each, 2 of the chocolate bells and 2 of the rainbow tomatoes. And I think that I will do the I think I will do both of them as a single seed challenge, simply because with the tomatoes, I don't know what I'm going to get. And with the chocolate bell pepper, it's brand new. So what I want to do now is just show you what I'm going to pull out of the garden today for dinner tonight. I'm excited about that. I'm always excited about the food. And here we go, y'all. These are the last few turnips that are growing here in my garden, along with their greens. I'm just going to pull the whole thing up. It's a little dry. I have the water going on the other side of the garden, and I'm going to turn it on this side in just a minute. But one turnip looks great. Now these 2 look like they might be kind of stuck together. That one looks funny. It's going to taste just fine. And that little cutie, she's little. That's going to be a sweet and tender turnip. And now, honestly, I think that this one is shaped funny because they were so close together. I didn't thin them, but they're going to taste just fine. And then I'm going to add some kale, and I'm going to go pick some mustard greens. And I like to mix my greens, so that's what I'm going to do. Now, the big question is, what's going to go there for the spring? Guess you have to wait and find out. It's a fun part of gardening. Like, you get to do whatever you want, and I like to rotate my crops, and I've already planned this out, but I can't talk about it yet because, you know, we're all going to find out together. So, till next time, you guys. Bye.